Hey guys, this is the Summit here, Deca Tracker on YouTube, and yeah, I just gotta say thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And the first thing that I want to talk about this video, uh, I know a lot of you wanted to change your screen. Not necessarily changing the screen, you want to add Android system on there, especially if you have the 2014, 15, 16 model, because I know only the 2017 come with the Android system on there. But this video process is to help you take out the MTC touch system here, so that way you can get in the back of it to be able to add the Android system on there for your car to be able to have internet access, all that stuff on there, and be able to stream music and having a better map for once, instead of having to pay $1,100 to get your map updated. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so now that you know you want to take out your MTC system to add an Android system on there, so that way you can have better access to Waze or better map. These are some of the tools you're gonna need. You're gonna need like a trim removal kit, and at the end of the day, the only tool you're gonna be using is this one here, this one, and the big one to take out the bigger trim cover, and a screwdriver Phillips with. Alright guys, so to take off the little cover for the radio where your volume and your power on and off buttons at, you're gonna need some a trim removal kit, so that way you can take them off. So these they easily popped off, but it takes, they've been in there for such a long time, so they're a little hard to pull out. So you have to be very delicate and take your time so you can just pull it back out. Here it is. So it's all out right now, so I just gotta pull it up very gently so that way I can take out the radio. So just be careful as you're doing this right here. Alright guys, so the next thing that you need to think about, so as soon as you pull out this whole system here, which is the cover of the front of the MTC touch system, there's gonna be some plugs here, and these control over here, they control the AC vent over here to move it back and forth, because these they automatic at some point. It's just a little motor over here that controls that, the direction of the air. And here is the locking switch for it. So that one was connect right there to this little corner here, to this thing here. So you just pull it out, it connects it to this one, then you just unplug it, then that's it. So now you can make your way back. You can see the back of the radio here. You unscrew the top buttons of the radio, so that way you can pull it out to do whatever you gotta do as far as connecting. Alright guys, so the next step, we're about to take off the screen here. So as you can see, there's one screw here, one down here, and one down here, and another one over here. So that way we can try to get to the back of the radio system. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is a quick video to show you the back of the radio for the Maserati. These are your components connection over here. As you can see, this cable here connects in the back of the touch screen, which is this right here over there. So this sent the power and also switch the camera, so that way when you put it on backup, or just a rewind, or just a review, whichever one you want to put it, you want to call it at that point. So when you put the vehicle in backup, then it switched the screen to view the camera in the back. And this big section over here, I don't know if you can see it, it's this right here. This is for the AC unit. So this is what control the AC pretty much. It's a big white cable that connects here, control all the stuff for the AC. So I'm not sure what this one is, so it's probably the navigation or something like that, but don't know yet. And right here, so this is your camera cable that sent power to your camera, as well as the input of the camera video information. What I was trying to do, I was trying to see if I can route the Android system to where the video can actually pop up from there in that section, but it's not working at this point, so I have to figure out another way to send it in from the USB section. Alright guys, so now I got all the radio out. This is the screen over here, and this is the bottom piece of the radio here with the DVD player and all that stuff. So I have to work in the back of it to make sure I find the section where the input for the video. Over here you have two USB plug. So the first one, which is the black one here, so the black one is your USB input, and this one here, the gray one, is your auxiliary input. And so the plan is to work toward the auxiliary input to send the video inside of the car. So right now, so this is the process that I'm gonna work on, and I will make sure I explain in details how that works though. So let's just hope everything works. All right, so just stay tuned. So hey guys, so at this point I'm at the last part of reassemble the Maserati touch control system. So I had the radio out earlier, so I put it back in already, and I put the screen back and hook up all the components lying on there. So now what I gotta do, I gotta connect the radio line, so the power and the volume, as well as the AC control cords over here. Make sure I got them. Yep. So I gotta connect them, but before I do that, I gotta put this back in on this assembly first before I can do anything. So right now I'm just aligning everything together and then slap it back in this over here. Once that in there, all I gotta do is just hook up the wires and I'm all done. All right. Hey guys, so the first thing you should do after you reassemble the touch system as well as the radio down here, you need to come back and put this trim over here first. If you don't put that trim, you will not be able to install the radio cover. It's not that you won't be able to do it, but you have to put this in. As you can see, there's a screw there that you're gonna have to screw them down here first, so that way this piece is attached securely to on top of the touch system, so that way it doesn't come out or just doesn't move all the time. All right, so right now we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put this piece back in there, so this piece goes there. Then after that, we're gonna install the cover for the radio. All right guys, so I have installed all the screws to hold the trim circle that has the AC vent connected through it. Now the last step is to hook up the radio cover with the volume, power on and off button. Then I will be done. That would be it. Okay, so I have installed the cover that has the Ghibli emblem on that. So the next step is to install the power button and the volume button. Then I'll be done with the assembly and disassembly process of this video tutorial. Alright guys, so I got everything installed. So the next step, I gotta install those caps on there. So all it is, you just pop it right in and everything is done. So while this running, so this is the power cap portion. So just gonna you gotta be real delicate with these, because if they fall in the wrong section, you might not be able to get it. So you have to be real cautious when you hold them. So put that on there, push it in, and it's already in. And the same one too for the volume and the changer. So you put that back in there and you push it in. That's it. It's not gonna come out. So now let's just make sure the radio turns on, so that way we know everything's completed properly. Yep, that's it. So everything's good. It works fine. So just gonna go ahead and clean up, then I'm done.